Hey y'all, welcome to this week's Table Talk with your host Diamond and Silk.
Yes.
Silk.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's been a long week, girl.
It's been a long, beautiful, adventurous week.
Give us the 411 and let everybody know what's been going on.
Well, real quick, you know what? We're just getting back from Iowa.
Yes. Oh my God. You know, Iowa is a beautiful place, but it was cold in Iowa.
I say it was cold like the North Pole.
Yes, it was. Well, you all know we were in Iowa because Donald Trump said that he was not going to be on that debate stage.
That's right.
And he was holding an event for our veterans and wounded warriors and to raise money for our veterans, which I thought was a great idea.
Awesome idea.
And so he didn't do the debates.
No.
And we said, you know what?
Yeah.
We got to be out there right with Donald Trump and stand behind him.
Yes.
Because, you know, he's not going to be doing the debates. He was out there in Iowa to raise money for the veterans.
Yes. I absolutely love the way we woke up that morning and we both came collectively together and said, you know what? We need to be with our man.
We need to be with Donald J. Trump.
And instantly we just went online and booked the next flight out.
Yeah.
And we made sure we got there so we can be at the event.
At the event, yes.
To raise money for the veterans.
For the veterans, you all.
Show our appreciation.
Oh, gosh,
show our support.
That's
and stand with our man.
And stand with Donald J. Trump.
That's right.
And they end up raising $6 million.
$6 million.
And then that $6 million will be dispersed to the different organizations to help our veterans.
Oh.
You know, I even appreciate our veterans even more.
Yes.
And our wounded warriors, seeing them there and hearing their stories.
Yes.
I just appreciate them. And when you see a veteran or if you see a veteran, please say thank you.
Yes, two words.
2 words, you all.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They appreciate that. And thanks to, I think his name is John Wayne.
Yes,
We really appreciate you and your story.
Yes.
And you guys will be posting pictures on our Facebook page.
Yes.
So just look out
for that.
As to what went on at the event and the pictures that we took. We just had a phenomenal time.
It was phenomenal. Meeting new people, seeing new faces. Just feeling the love, the appreciation of us basically sitting here doing our show, speaking out for people and speaking out against things that really affect people's lives and showing people that you don't have to be in fear to speak.
That's right. You have to open up your mouth.
You can open up your mouth if that's what you want to do.
And I like the way Donald Trump opened up his mouth to Fox News. Now, they tried to toy with him, and he didn't let that happen.
No, he didn't.
So what he did, he said, you know what? I'm going to pull out of this debate.
That's right.
And you all do you. I'm going to do me.
I'm going to do me.
So while those other ones was over there debating about it, talking about it, all talking, no action, career politicians, Donald Trump was at his event being about it with the veterans.
Exactly.
And I appreciate that. I really do.
He basically said, either you can respect me or I'm going to reject you. And he reject his opposition. I absolutely love it.
Well, see, this is what we need. This is who we need leading our country. Donald Trump knows when to walk away from a bad deal.
Right.
And my gut instinct, and the sources say, and, you know, listening to a few media news outlets or going online and looking at a few blogs, there was going to be an ambush there. There was going to be an ambush there. And, you know, I always wonder, why do they have the crowds anti-Trump? What is that about?
Look, when you allow hate to take and grow in your heart towards somebody or against somebody, that's what you would do. You would do little tactics like that to keep the fuel boiling. But Mr. Trump, I mean, he's a man. He's a grown man, and he don't have time to be toyed with or played with.
And you're going to respect him.
You're going to respect him.
And I noticed he's been the front runner almost 7 months.
Yes.
You know what? It wouldn't bother me if he wouldn't do another debate.
That's right.
Because they talk about the same thing.
The same thing.
And speaking of debates, we didn't watch it.
No, we
didn't.
But
I heard Ted Cruz got his so-and-so kicked on that stage. And see, you know what, Sil? That's what's that happens when you're running off of somebody else's platform.
That's right.
When you have another agenda and when you lie to get votes.
Exactly.
So you standing on that stage trying to act like Donald Trump and they just pounced on you.
Yes.
But see, Donald Trump know how to speak for himself.
That's right. That's
he know how to speak up.
Yes.
And see, Cruz.
Yes. And see, Cruz wanted him back. You know, I feel that it was basically saying, okay, the $1.5 million, you know, he offered $1.5 million for
to the veterans.
Come on, go ahead.
Okay, he offered $1.5 million.
Right.
To veterans.
That's right.
If they can debate 101.
Exactly.
But here's the deal. You done already had 6 debates, Ted Cruz. Okay? And if you couldn't distinguish yourself from the rest of the pack within those 6 debates,
that's right,
that you lost, how in the hell do you think you're going to distinguish yourself if you and Donald Trump have a 7th debate?
And he wanted him back. I view it as him wanting him back.
No, I view it as he cannot be relevant without Donald Trump.
That's why he wanted him back on the stage. You see where I'm going? Yeah. Okay, man, I put $1.5 million to your thing. Come on back on the stage. You know, let's go ahead and do this debate. Because Ted Cruz know he can't stand alone.
And I'm going to tell you another one that said that she will put some money up. That Carly Farina. Now, we already know that she's nothing but a well-dressed, rehearsed liar.
Okay.
A well-dressed, rehearsed liar is what Carly Farina is. So if you want to offer, I think $2 million, you should have took that $2 million, Carly, and gave it to those veterans that you probably laid off when you outsourced those 30,000 jobs to someone foreigners overseas.
That's right.
That's when them veterans need your money.
Hello.
So now everybody want to try to debate Donald Trump on 101 when this is clearly the front runner. He's the one that's been leading in all of the polls.
That's right.
And this has been going on for the past 7 months. These people don't stand a chance. What they should do is drop out. They don't stand a chance.
I view it as Donald Trump is the winner anyway. You know why?
Why?
Because all of those that went to the debate beat each other up. Donald Trump is the one left standing, no bruises, no scratches.
They went after each other like a rabid dog, girl.
They just
I heard it. He didn't even have to do nothing. He was at his own event, raising money for our veterans and our wounded warriors, and they were over there debating and fighting each other and just pouncing on each other. You know what? Donald Trump is brilliant.
Oh, brilliant.
I love the way he thinks. He make me want to renegotiate everything. If somebody got to paint the house, I need to renegotiate it.
If I got to get a new wig,
you need to renegotiate it.
I got to come down.
That's right. We're going to have to start negotiating some stuff.
Right.
And we're going to have to start demanding respect.
That's right.
You will respect me. Good move, and that was a good move on Donald Trump. That was a boss move. That was a boss move.
That's a boss
Listen,
move.
he done already won every debate. And every time he go to the debate, they ask him the same questions. And he give the same answers. And he win every time.
Every time.
So I'm done with it.
And they're trying to say that Fox the viewing audience was more than Donald Trump, and I beg to differ.
That's right. Yeah. Because if you have some watching, now this is what we heard.
That's right.
You had some watching CNN.
Yes.
But CNN did not let everything play out.
Exactly.
So what they did was some of those people turned to other networks ONN and live streaming places. So I beg to differ. I think Donald Trump had more viewers from different outlets
that hadn't been calculated.
That's
right.
Than Fox News.
Fox News is one network that's been calculated.
Right. And had CNN let it play it out, then CNN would have saw everything. But because CNN didn't do that,
that's right.
Now people started going to other places.
That's right.
Because they wanted to see the whole event.
And then CNN numbers went down.
Absolutely.
So they're trying to make it seem like, okay, Fox won over CNN.
But wait a minute, but even though they won as far as the viewership, Fox was still low.
Yes,
because
that's right.
The last debate was 11 million.
12.
But still, that compared to 24 million, 18 million.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Donald Trump have a lot of loyal supporters that's not going to leave him. And where he go, we all go. We all go.
I was honored.
Yes.
To be there. I was honored to be on that stage to speak.
Yes.
Well, to do my own home.
Yes.
You spoke, and you did a beautiful job, Diamond. A wonderful job.
So I tried to stay a little calmer so that I can get my points across.
Yes.
And then somebody asked us about the protesters.
Yes.
Now, when he brought us on stage, there was some protesters up in the balcony. And they did their little thing, and we waited till they got out. It wasn't nothing but about 3 people, all. And the way it it sounded like it could have been it was just a lot going on. It wasn't number 3 people shouting, and they had them to get out.
Exactly.
Now, I seen the time that Diamond wouldn't have been acting African American on that stage.
I did too.
Diamond would have went ahead and got black, but I forgot. I had to remember.
Yes.
We are at an event for the veterans.
Yes.
And there's a time to act African American.
Yes.
And then there's a time that you're going to have to go ahead on and act black.
About it. That's right.
But we had a good time.
Yes.
And we say thank you.
We say thank you.
We flew there, you all.
Yeah.
And then we flew back today because we had to do table talk.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what happened with the debates and us flying to Iowa. What was the next thing?
Oh, well, the next thing that went down was, apparently last week there was a tweet from this rap artist named Chingy.
Okay, I remember Chingy.
You do?
I love you when you do it right there.
That one?
Okay, I remember.
Right.
Yes.
How long ago was that?
Years, girl. Years. He's really not all that relevant anymore.
Well, he's trying to be relevant.
Okay, so what happened?
Well, what happened is he tweeted out something that said, people should understand that politics is a business, just like a job you work. I vote for @real Donald Trump.
Okay.
All right.
So he's endorsing Donald Trump.
Well, okay, yeah, that's what he tweeted.
Okay.
You know that's what the wording he tweeted. Well, what happened is he got criticized. He got bullied from a lot of people. I don't know if they were black, white.
You know what they was. Don't be trying to trip Silk. You know they wasn't nothing but black people. Some of them call them African Americans. They were people of color.
They were people of color.
Yes.
And he got criticized for his freedom of speech, for voicing his opinion, and for endorsing a candidate that he can do the job, because that was his tweet. And what happened is, girl, they beat him up so bad.
Oh.
They beat him up so bad with their words and with their tweets that he rescinded on his tweet and what he said. And he claimed that everything he wrote had been taken out of context.
No.
And so I said, this remind me of something, Diamond.
What?
It remind me of whenever the slaves tried to get off the plantation.
Yeah.
They were on the plantation.
They was on that plantation.
But then you had a few of them that's trying to get off the plantation.
They were trying to get off.
Yeah, they were trying to get off. But then you had some that was like, okay, you know what? You need to come back because Master said. You need to come back because of this. And so what happened is you had some that went on, but then you had a lot of them that came back because they would prefer to get the crumbs
instead of having a slice of the cake.
That's right.
I'm sorry. I am just my own girl.
Yeah.
Like Donald Trump is his own man.
Yeah.
I'm my own girl.
Yeah,
You ain't gonna bully me. If I believe in something, this is the way I believe.
Period.
And you're not gonna bully me out of what I believe.
That's right.
And I'm so happy no one control me like that.
No one control our voices.
You're not gonna control me like that. If this is what I like, this is what I like. If this is who I like, this is who I like.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna take it. You're not gonna tell me who I can and can't like, who I can and can't endorse, who I can and can't vote for.
That's right.
Now I'm like that. Y'all not gonna be able to tell Diamond or Silk who they can and can't vote for. It ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen for me. I will cuss you out.
That's right.
Y'all don't want to see me get black? Don't do that to me.
That's right.
I will go off.
Don't silence us.
That's right. And so I'm sorry, Chingy, that you got to depend on these few people.
He got hoodwinked.
Yeah, that's right. To buy your little music.
Yeah. Good music.
Or whatever you done put out or whatever.
Trying to pull out.
Yeah. I'm sorry that you have to go along with their foolishness.
Yes.
But I don't have to go along with your foolishness. And I have my own. That's right. I have my own mouth, my own mind. And if I tell you I'm voting for Donald J. Trump, that's what it is. And if you don't like it, then you can go do what you want to do with that.
That's right. You can say it how you want to say it.
That's right, baby.
That's right. But I will tell Chingy this.
Yes.
When you get in that booth,
that's what you do, Chingy.
You be silent.
You be silent. You ain't got to tell nobody.
You ain't got to tell nobody. But you go ahead and pull the lever for
Donald J. Trump. You mark the box. Mark the ballot box for Donald J. Trump.
That's
yes,
what
baby.
You do. You ain't got to tell nobody.
You got to tell nobody. Because we know you can't handle it.
You can't,
we strong, baby. We don't be thinking about all of that.
You can care less.
They can say whatever they want to say.
That's right.
Because while they sitting having crumbs,
yes.
put somebody in office that can give people a slice of cake.
And a slice of cake. Goodness.
Okay.
So that's what went down
with Chingy.
All
right, Chingy.
Okay. Whoever.
All right. Okay. Okay. So who goes into that bowl of stupid this week?
Well. Diamond, it should be a lot of people going into this bowl of stupid. But I know that we can only pick one.
We can only nominate one.
And so this week, Fox News will be going into this week's bowl of stupid.
Fox. You know you all messed up when you came for Donald.
Yes.
And once you came for Donald,
yes,
Donald Trump had to come for you. You all got trumped,
yes,
by the Trump,
that's
baby.
Right.
He trumped you all.
Hilarious.
And I'm so happy that he did it.
I'm glad he did it.
Because it's going to teach you a lesson.
Yes.
It's going to teach you that you will respect him.
Yes.
And you will not toy with him.
That's
and
right.
because you were so silly and stupid to think you could,
yes,
that's why you got to go into the bowl of stupid.
Exactly.
And if you don't get your act together,
yes,
a lot of people will not be watching Fox News, okay?
They sure will not.
Get it together, Fox.
That's right.
You know what, Silk?
What?
Get that bowl out of here.
Fox tried to toy with Donald, and Fox got played.
And hey, y'all. Now, listen, Iowa. You know the Iowa caucuses is coming up on Monday.
Yes.
Okay.
It's coming up this Monday.
So make sure that you know where you're supposed to go.
Yes.
Your location. You're going to need your caucus location.
Yes.
I think they can go to either ditcheswishnow.com.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to Donald Trump's website.
That's
go
right.
to www.donaldjtrump.com's website.
Mm-hmm.
And they even have a page on there where
Yes.
you can key in your address. And it tells you where your location is.
Exactly.
Okay? We want to make sure that you get out and you
Yes.
vote. It is imperative that you get
and
out
vote.
and caucus. Make sure
Yes.
you dress warmly.
Yes.
We will be updating everybody all that day.
Exactly.
And, we will be here rooting for you all to
Yes.
get out and vote.
If
vote.
it snows, you still got to go.
You still
You got to get out and caucus.
That's right. You have to get out
Yes.
of caucus. Make sure you dress warmly.
Yes.
Because that's a must.
That's
because,
a must.
Listen, we want to run the table.
That's right.
He said he want to run the table. I
That's
love
what
when
he
he do his
said.
fingers
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. He said he want to run the table. Let's run the table.
That's right.
So we're going to need you to run the table.
Yes.
By getting out and
Starting
make
with
sure you support Donald J. Trump.
That's right.
And make sure you vote.
That's
also,
right.
don't forget Valentine's Day is coming up.
Oh, it's
We have
coming.
our Stump for Trump mugs.
Yes.
Along with our We Be Sisters red bling mugs.
Exactly.
Just like this.
Yes.
30% off
30%
all the
off.
way to Valentine's Day.
Exactly. Do that mug again.
It's the Stump for Trump mug.
Bling,
and
bling.
then bling bling. And then we have another mug that says We Be Sisters. Just like this mug, you all, with the little dot, the bling bling and everything. 30% off, diamondandsilkstore.com.
That's right.
You can get that all the way up until Valentine's Day. It's 30% off.
Yes.
Make sure you follow us on Twitter,
Yes.
Diamond and Silk. Like us on Facebook, Diamond and Silk. If you know anyone that needs to go into that bowl of stupid, just make sure you go ahead and go to diamondandsilk.com.
That's
Send us a message and let us know who needs to go into the bowl of stupid.
Oh, yes, baby.
All right?
And you know what, Diamond?
Yes.
It's a lot of people being stupid.
It's a lot of people being stupid. They got to
That's
stop
right.
being stupid.
Somebody
so.
said we're going to have to get a bowl.
So pretty soon that bowl going to look real
It's
small.
gonna look small.
For all these people. Listen, in the meantime, in between time, we love y'all.
Yes.
Y'all have a great weekend. And guess what?
What?
We'll see y'all next week right here on Table Talk. Good day.